EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. You talk about this Jets defense. They were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out, they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. Here's Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Patriots at 4-3, a game over 500. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. This defense for the Jets. They were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. Step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. To the right side, this is Henderson. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Andrew Beck, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And, Charles, maybe that's one they had dialed up. Hey, if we're in a 4th and goal situation, we're going to our muscle.
And you can feel the boom, boom, boom all the way up here where we sit. The earth was shaking, and he found his way into the end zone.
Yeah, but that's such a great guy to have around the goal line, isn't it?
Indeed it is. It's a great extra dimension to add to your offense. When you can finish things with power, that's hard for a defense to deal with.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
To throw is Fields. Oh, and that is incomplete. When you talk about this Jets defense, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't think he's going to do that, though. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On play action, Fields. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Back to throw. Fields. Flushed out right. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Play action. It's Fields. This is caught. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Henderson is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Stevenson. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? A play fake, now Fields to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. The extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Looking to throw. May. To the left side and taken in by Chosen. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Up the middle they go. It's Martinez. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Well, these two teams met at MetLife Stadium earlier in the season with the Jets winning that ball game. So they're trying to win here in Foxborough to capture the season series. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. To the air, May. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here.
So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a fourth down.
So on comes a field goal unit for the Jets. Here's Nick Folk. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt.
Folk's kick is good. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
Completes it to Douglas. And they rally quickly defensively after the grab, but he gets it to the 42.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, Fields. That pass complete. Here's Butte with it.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 24-yard line.
On the draw, it's Gibson. It was Osa Odighizuwa on the tackle.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Now it's Fields.
Open man here, the tight end Henry. Touchdown! Hunter Henry, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Patriots will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
Throws right side, and that's complete. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
On play action, May.
He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
They'll try to run this one in. Fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Jets have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Extra point up and good by Folk, and it's now 17-14.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. A final shot before the break. Fields.
Now a leaping catch. He's got it. And he's knocked to the turf right there at the 46-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And the half will begin with a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime. Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 65 yards as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Jones breaking from the contact.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Fields on first down.
But the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Now Fields. That's to the veteran tight end, Austin Hooper.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 41-yard line.
Fields now to throw.
Forced out to his left. Open man, the tight end, Henry. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And the ball is knocked out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know a lot of defensive coaches have.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On 2nd down, here's Fields.
Caught on a slant. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Patriots have got it back to within a score.
No problem there on the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Throwing here is May.
Flush to his right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Martinez, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. To throw, it's May.
That's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. On 3rd down, Martinez. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
This has been a tremendous drive to this point, and this is all you want, playing with a lead in the 4th quarter. If you can keep the ball on the ground, keep the sticks moving, you're going to be in good shape to finish this one off.
They'll throw on 1st down with May.
And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
On 1st and 10, it's May.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Drake May.
A 13-yard touchdown run.
And the Jets are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
Folk connects on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Now a 2nd and 10. Fields. Out route, and this is Henry with a catch.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Off play action. Fields. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
On 1st down, it's Fields. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
They'll roll him out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To the air again, Fields.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
Picked off by Joey Porter.